So 20 questions?
Yeah, so we're here with Cody Walker, and lucky us, we got to do an interview, and we got 20 questions, give or take.
All right. Hit me with it.
All right. So, Cody Walker, you're a car enthusiast.
I'm gonna have to get a little close sometimes when you're talking to me and those cars rip by.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right, Cody Walker, you're a car enthusiast, activist, occasional actor. What inspired you to start FuelFest? Did Race Wars from Fast and Furious 1 have anything to do with it?
Dude, I'm 15 years younger than my oldest sibling, which was Paul, and so he had a huge impact on my life since I was like a little kid. The original Fast and Furious came out when I was in middle school, like before I could drive. So like I was indoctrinated into this stuff at a very young age, and I just love it. I love the car community. I see a lot of the good that they do. I've been involved in a lot of like back to school drives and toy drives with a car group I'm part of called Purist Group in LA, and they say do what you love, and I love this stuff so much. So, you know,
beautiful.
That's what we're doing here today. It's great.
You got yourself a pretty little car collection. What's in it right about now?
It's not really anything. I've got a Honda S2000. It's an AP2. It's an '07. It started life as a really cherry S2000, and I turned it into a track car. I kind of have a little guilt. It's Grand Prix white. And then I have the new Nissan Z, which is fun. It's more of a GT car. It's not as like hardcore as the S2K is. And then I drive a truck.
Okay.
That's it.
A
I don't
Tacoma?
have not a Tacoma. I had a Tacoma years ago. Just an F-150, and then just recently, like 2 weeks ago, I picked up the new Raptor R.
Oh boy.
It's batshit crazy. I love it.
So you would say that's your daily driver now?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
My kids love it. It's hysterical. The whole I put my foot down and the rear squats and the nose comes up, and it's just like everyone's laughing. And my son, he's 2.5. He calls it the rapper. Yeah, it's great. It's fun.
Top 5 cars of all time.
Top 5 cars of all time. It's so stereotypical. GTR, but my preference is actually the R32.
Okay.
Man, you put me on the spot like that.
Yeah.
Most of it's gonna be like JDM stuff. Mark IV Supra, the 2 JZs, legendary. I'm gonna throw some curveballs at you. Mazda Miata, S2K,
Yeah.
NSX. The OG NSX.
Oh yeah.
R35.
Okay.
Yeah. But the R32, OG Godzilla, right? Started the whole thing. So yeah, is that 5?
Yeah, that's
Give
5.
you 5? All right, cool.
Are you looking to buy maybe the new Nismo coming out, the new GTR Nismo that's coming?
I actually don't know the details on the new one. I'm gonna be driving the Nismo Z next weekend up in Sonoma Raceway. So that'll be really fun. A little disappointed that it's auto only.
Yeah.
There's rumors that they're gonna make it a manual, but a little disappointed in that, a little disappointed in the horsepower increase. I think it's really minimal too, but we'll see. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be neat. Next week, 7th, today's the 10th, yeah, next weekend.
Okay.
I'll be driving it on Sunday at Sonoma.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
What's the best car you've ever driven?
I don't know.
All right.
There's no way. I love Japanese cars, but like I also love V8 engines. So I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Fair enough.
I don't have an answer for that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Would you call yourself a speed junkie?
Used to be.
Okay.
I'm pretty mellow now, honestly. I got 3 kids, 35 years old. I don't do that quite as much anymore. I'll just do like fun, friendly track day stuff. My S2000 is not super fast. It's it's track prep, wheels, tires, suspension, brakes, cooling, all that, but it's still in a revs to like almost 9,000 RPM. So I feel like I'm going super fast. but carries a lot of speed through the turns. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a fun car.
You've already kind of answered this, but manual or automatic?
Manual for sure.
V8 or EV?
Oh, V8.
Okay.
Dude, I just bought a Raptor R, bro.
Yeah.
Rivians, all that stuff, the Cybertruck, like, nah, it's not for me. Sound matters a lot. I don't care that a Rivian might spank my truck. Like, the fact that my truck makes the sounds that it makes it feel faster. You know what I mean? Like,
gives it the illusion.
Yeah, it's like, nah, EV is not, I'm not interested. I feel like it's I don't know, I don't even feel like it's the future. I feel like hybridization is the future more so. I feel like EV and the infrastructure for all of that isn't quite there. Yeah, not so interested. All you hear is wind and tire sounds in an EV if you've driven one. It's like
too quiet.
Kind of like soulless and not. Like they're one-trick ponies. They're cool, but I don't know.
JDM or American Muscle?
JDM.
100%. Okay. Now we got some Fast and the Furious questions. We're up to 10. How many more? Is it going to be like Godzilla just forever?
I think they're going to make at least 2 more, and then they're going to be making spin-offs. You have Hobbs and Shaw, right? They're going to make more spin-offs, and think of the Fast and the Furious now as like the Star Wars universe. They're never going to stop milking that thing. It's kind of gotten a bit ludicrous, honestly. Well, no pun intended.
You were not in Fast X. Any chance you'll be in 11 or 12?
I have no idea. Vin talks to me about wanting me involved and whatnot, but I have no idea, man.
Any chance any other family members involved? Your sister Ashley?
Well, my niece was just in 10.
Yeah.
She's a flight attendant in 10. But no, outside of that, I don't speculate anyone else. No.
Perfect. Favorite Fast and Furious movie?
Oh, the original.
Yeah, 2001.
Yeah, the original. I also have like the second one is, the second one holds a special place in my heart too, though, because I spent so much time on set when I was a kid. So that, but yeah, the first one.
You must have been 14, 15 at that time?
I was in, I think, 7th grade when the first one released in 01.
Okay.
I think I was in 7th grade or maybe 8th grade. Remember going to the premiere for that with the family, and the expectation for that film, they didn't really know like if it was gonna like hit like it did.
Yeah.
So there were no plans for a sequel until the first one was completely, they finished the movie, and they started having like testing, like doing audience testing, and they started quickly realizing like they hit the mark. And so after the premiere, all the discussion was sequel, must happen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot your question.
Yeah,
just, like,
favorite movie. No, that's beautiful.
Yeah, the first.
That was more information
cool.
than I wanted, but I wanted.
Right on.
I realized I want it now.
Okay, cool.
Favorite Fast and Furious moment or scene? Do you have one?
Oh, bro. I don't know. I guess is like when Paul and Tyrese are goofing off in the second one, when they do like they're busting out of the big warehouse.
Yeah.
And Paul's doing the "how about them apples" shit, like while he's going backwards.
Yeah.
In the Mitsubishi. Tyrese saying "ejectocito, cuz."
Yeah.
That's stupid shit. I just think it's hilarious because this is like their personalities 100%. Tyrese has always played really like a real version of himself. Like that's who Roman Pierce is Tyrese. So them two on camera was always like so funny for me to watch, because they were so different, like their backgrounds and where they came from, but they vibed like so hard, and I think it's very obvious in a lot of the scenes that they did together. Like they were just two like grown ass but like boys just like having fun, so I guess a lot of their moments were probably some of my favorites because they're lighthearted and just kind of funny.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So now for the serious questions. You know, we're coming up on 10 years since your brother passed.
Yeah.
November 30th, 2013,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
it's 2023. Every younger brother goes through this. You probably go through this at a global level, right? That most of us don't understand. People look at you and see your brother. Is that challenging?
Yeah. Yeah. It is. You know, I'm grateful for the support I get, but it is hard because I'm only here because he's not. And you know, I'm me. Like I know what people mean when they say stuff like that, and it's like it's cool, but you know, he meant a lot to me. He meant a lot to a lot of people. Miss him every day. He'd actually be turning 50 on Tuesday. So,
my condolences.
Yeah.
And thank you for answering the question.
Yeah.
Of course. So speaking of right on cue. Speaking of 2013, you started a more intense acting career at that time with your first big movie that I could find, which was mine.
So actually, I'm
Abandoned
glad
Mine?
you're bringing this up. This is super funny. I'm not in that movie, and that movie's, I'm listed in that. It's been over a decade, maybe longer, on IMDb that it says that I'm in that film. And it gets removed, and then I end up getting added back on there.
That's so weird.
I have no idea. I think it's another guy named Cody Walker, but I'm not in that.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful.
The one immediately after Fast 10 would have been a movie with Nicolas Cage called USS Indianapolis Men of Courage.
Yeah.
So yes, I did that. I did another comedy series called In the Rough. We filmed it all in Oklahoma. Then I did a project outside of LA called Shadow Wolves. And then I did another historical war film called The Last Full Measure, which was really incredible. That cast was incredible. William Hurt, R.I.P., Samuel L. Jackson, David Plummer, come on, the guy in Captain America with the metal arm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan, thank you very much. Sebastian Stan. Really cool cast. None of my scenes were with him, so I didn't get to work with any of them. And I had a very small role in that movie. But to be part of that was super cool.
Yeah.
That was the most recent, and that was a few years back. My daughter had just been born, and I spent some time over in Thailand filming. That was pretty neat, actually. But yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Okay, no more acting.
No,
Finished.
I hate that industry.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't like it. Paul hated it. Anybody that wanted to go that direction, Paul would say, run the other way. Like, you don't want to get involved with this. And it's just degraded. It's gotten worse. It's a cesspool, honestly. There's good people in the industry. There's great people in the industry, and I'm friends with many of them. But the bigger powers that be it's not a good place. I'm having way more fun doing this. This is way better.
Great segue into FuelFest. So we're here. It's September 9th at New Jersey Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
We have 2 more coming up, right? Las Vegas
Yes.
on October 6th and 7th at
Yes.
Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Yes.
And then Scottsdale, December 9th. That's in Phoenix.
Yes, at Westworld, actually.
Westworld,
Westworld
right.
is where they have a Barrett-Jackson auction every
Okay.
year in Scottsdale. So we're going to be using part of that. So yeah, new location. This will be year 3 in the Phoenix area for us, but the first year at Westworld.
Okay.
Yeah.
Westworld. All right. This is the very last question.
Yeah.
Real simple one. Cody Walker, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing wonderful. No rain. That's
Yeah.
what it's all about. I was super nervous about the weather. This is rain or shine, you know. It's like if it would have been raining today. We did that a few years ago. We had a show at Anaheim, Angel Stadium, and there were rivers going through the parking lot. Like it was horrible. So I always joke we paid the rain tax like years ago.
Okay.
So thank you. You know. So here we are.
Beautiful. Cody, man, thanks so much for your interview.
Yeah.
I really appreciate the time.
Yeah, cool, man. Thank you.
All right, and thanks to Zucker Media for setting this up. And
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
all right, man, best of luck.
Cool, man. Thank you very much.
This is our moment that we dedicate to our brother in every show. Y'all make some noise for Cody Walker. The whole Walker family, Meadow Walker, we love you. Caleb, Mama Walker, Papa Walker, we love you. Y'all make some noise. This is a moment right here. We got our brother turning 50 years old on Tuesday. And so this is not gonna just be a tribute that we do every show. This is a very special tribute. If you got your phone, you better pull out your phone right now and go on your IG Live. Something is about to happen that you've never experienced in your life. You ready? Are y'all ready? If you got MySpace, I'm sorry, you're gonna feel left out. Everybody turn your vehicles on right now and start revving your engines right now for our brother.